Welcome to KD Cyberbytes. My name is Kamar. Let's just hop right into this week's topics. We'll be covering weekly cybersecurity news and give some pointers on how to protect yourself. First story is gotta catch 'em all. Cyber criminals target victims with fake Pokemon game. Cybersecurity experts at South Korean OnLab Security Emergency Response Center ASEC have uncovered an online phishing scheme that seeks to distribute malicious software via a fake Pokemon NFT game. At least two phishing images impersonating a Pokemon game were found to distribute the Net Support Remote Access Tool, or RAT, in order to gain control of victims' devices, according to ASEC. Net Support RAT is a legit business tool. It's used in a lot of IT spaces, but it can also be used by hackers. So basically, once the user clicked on the Play on PC button on the phishing page, it downloaded a file and it made it look like a game, but it was actually the remote access tool. So the downloaded file has both a disguised icon and version information, so users are prone to mistaking this game for the game program and running it. Now, the malware would be in the app data folder for all the Windows users. Let's see. Crypto's kind of taking a hit this last year or so with the SBF stuff and people making bank on NFTs and then getting scammed. So this is interesting that this is the next kind of level of phishing. Um, they're targeting newbie investors. It used to just be, they get you with a fake bank account, but now they realize that the younger crowd is more prone to making fast money, so putting them in phishing scams. Let's move on to the next story here. Millions of vehicles at risk. API vulnerabilities uncovered in 16 major car brands. Multiple bugs affecting millions of vehicles from 16 different manufacturers could be abused to unlock, start, and track cars, plus impact the privacy of car owners. Now, this includes cars like Acura, BMW, Ferrari, Ford, Honda, Hyundai, Jaguar, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, Nissan, Rolls-Royce, and Toyota. It also affects software like Sirius XM radio. These flaws ranging gives those access to remotely send commands and uh, run codes. So this can be things like it'll send a command like it can honk the horns on your car, flash lights on the car, lock, unlock your car, start and stop the car. Basically gives a hacker full administrative access. Now they patched this bug up. They were able to fix it, but this was, several million cars that were mass produced, about 16 million vehicles um, that may have been impacted by it. So these interconnecting of devices is a cause for concern, or at least to pay attention to. There's a lot of possibility for more entry points for hackers to have access to your information. Let's move on to the next one. Ransomware attack exposes California giant sensitive data. Vice Society, a prolific ransomware group, leaked data it claims to have stolen from San Francisco's Bay Area Rapid Transit, or BART. So this is San Francisco's subway and bus systems. And long story short, the stolen data included employee list, background disposition, crime lab reports, police reports, suspected child abuse reports, a controlled substances examination report for heroin, and other highly sensitive personal data. So this is essentially data from the transit agency's police department. Um, I wanted to pick out this story is because it seems that a lot of government agencies get hacked. A lot of local schools and police departments and city, state governments, local governments, federal governments. I think it's mainly because the technology they use is like either super old or their employees are like really bad at cybersecurity. You can read a lot of stories about people getting, you know, government employees getting fooled by, um, getting fooled by phishing emails and things like that. Like here there was an attack in 2021 in April at the New York City Metro. Colorado Department of Transportation happened in 2020. It happened in Vancouver and Toronto. Like it's pretty common occurrence for government, state employees, city employees to get hacked. It seems like there should be a lot more training regarding that. All right, last story. Guardian UK confirms it was hit by a ransomware attack. Media firm says personal data of UK staff members was accessed in a highly sophisticated cyber attack last month. Guardian has confirmed it was hit by a ransomware attack in December and that the personal data of UK staff members has been accessed in the incident. So, most likely, this was triggered by a phishing attempt in which the victim was tricked, often via email, to download malware. Again, this is an example of employees not knowing, having good cybersecurity training, and getting fooled by simple phishing scam. So, the Guardian believes that it's not that the Guardian US and Guardian Australia staff, their personal data may have not been hacked. It seems like it's just to be related to people in the UK. But as a precaution, Guardian has basically postponed office working until early February. They're basically making IT staff, basically making the staff to work from home so their IT department can get stuff together again and get their network secure. But this is just another example of why if you ever see an email phishing that you think might be phishing, it's best to just open stuff up in another link. Like, um, it's easier, obviously, you see a link, you just click it, it'll take you straight there. But if it says something like you may, some security on your account or access your funds or something like that, view view it in a separate tab. Don't click use your own link. If you view it in a separate tab, there's a good chance. If it's a legitimate email, you'll see the notification when you log into your banking site or crypto wallet, whatever you use. Um, and that's it. That's all. That's all the news I wanted to share. The audio version of this podcast will be available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So I will see y'all next week.